Welcome to another Samplitude Access tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to go through the start selection and creating your first project. Okay, so when you start Samplitude you should be in what they call the start selection.
Location, start selection.
And that's where I am now. If for whatever reason you don't see this, you can enable it from the help menu, and I'll show you that when we get into the VIP and we've created our project. So when you're in this window, by default you should be landed on a field which it basically tells you the last open project. For me it's this one.
F, Samplitude Projects Video Tutorials.vip.
Okay, so it tells me the location that it's in the F drive, the name of it, and I could press enter here and it would open that project. But when you've just installed the scripts, for example, you will probably hear something like accessibility files successfully imported. That is just an indication that the files have been correctly loaded and you're ready to go. So after that, when you start creating projects, it will display the last project. So let's just tab in here.
New multi-track project, enter button, E.
We've got a button to start a new project, and the shortcut key for that is E.
Open multi-track project, enter button, O.
We can open one with O.
16 MIDI to audio track.
And then we're in a list of available templates. These are kind of pre-configured templates which basically go by the name. So this one's called
16 MIDI to audio track.
So 16 MIDI to audio track. So it will create 16 MIDI and 2 audio. And there's a long list of various templates here, but for getting started purposes, we suggest you just create a very basic 2-track template until you kind of get used to what all these things are and how to interact with them. So if you arrow down here, there's one called
8 stereo, 8 tracks, accessibility.
Accessibility. So we select accessibility, okay.
Record WAV, enter button, A.
Then if we tab along, there's options to record
open WAV, enter
with,
button, W.
open with.
Open audio settings, enter button, S.
We can open the audio settings.
Audio, SEO Sapphire.
Then it tells me what I've currently got.
Pro 14 MIDI. Select workspace down combo box. Keep current settings.
The workspace is something you should leave alone. That is to do with the UI.
Always show this dialog during start. Alt+I checkbox checked.
And there's the checkbox to show this if you wish, or not to show it if you wish. Okay.
Open demo song, enter button.
And then we've got an open demo.
Open help, enter button.
Open help.
F, Samplitude Projects Video.
And then we're back round to the project that we landed on when we open this window. So I'm going to use the shortcut key E now to create a new project.
New multi-track project. Name, edit, 20191010, Alt+N.
Okay, so we're now in an edit field where we can name our project. By default, it will give you a date. That will happen all the time. So I'm just going to call this test. So
name, edit test.
So this is called test now, this project that I'm going to create. If I tab,
file path button.
These are the file path are things to do with where audio is going to be stored, where project files, templates, that type of thing are going to be stored. So you have the choice of selecting where you want data to be stored. So for example, people would have audio saved to an external hard drive with their projects on, that type of thing.
Track number, 2 tracks, radio button checked, 2 of 5.
You can select the number of tracks. It's 2 because we selected the accessibility template in the previous window. Okay, so that just creates 2 tracks.
Default project length, 74, radio button checked, 4 of 4.
We've got the project length, which you can choose in here from various options.
Default project length, edit, 74.
Then we've got an edit field where we could put in a specific value. 74 is fine for most things, just a general project length.
Preset project template, combo box, 1 of 14, Alt+T.
And then we've got the templates here again, which would allow us to choose templates we've made again, but we know we've already selected that.
Preset project options, button, Alt+P.
And then we've got options. So let's have a look in here.
Alt+O, system options.
So I'll press the space bar there, or you could press enter. And if we tab in here,
set up for new project VIP dialog, surround setup, project options general dialog, help button, Alt+H, project sample rate hertz, edit combo, 48000.
So the project sample rate is currently
48000.
48,000. You can choose whatever you want here, how you want to run your project, in what sample rate. But I will just leave it at that. You would up and down arrow to select an option here.
Project start time, edit, 000:00:000.
And you've got options to start time. Let's just whiz through these.
Recording lock recorded objects checkbox not checked. Recording group objects after multi-record checkbox checked. Editing autocrossfade mode checkbox checked. Editing CD arrangement mode checkbox not checked. /BPM signature edit 4. /BPM/edit 4. /BPM BPM edit 120. /BPM PPQ edit 384. /BPM beats in selected range edit 4. Snap/grid snap 2 checkbox checked.
Okay, so as you heard, there's things we could set the tempo here. Excuse me, here, the time sig and things like that. But on this option,
Snap/grid snap 2 checkbox checked. To clear
so
checkmark press
snap
spacebar.
2, let's make sure that's checked. It is checked for me. What that will do is that when we press the arrow keys, it will move us through our transport and it will snap to specific values, whether it's a beat, whether it's a bar, and so on. Okay, we can snap to objects, we can snap to ranges. So basically think of it as when we press the arrow keys, most people want to move by a bar. So we will set that. So make sure
Snap/grid snap 2 checkbox checked. To clear
that
checkmark
is
press spacebar.
checked. So that's checked, it currently is.
Snap/grid beat/bars radio button checked 3 of 6.
And in the next one, it's already set to
Beat/bars radio button checked 3 of 6.
beats and bars, but we could explore here. So up and down arrow.
Snap/grid beats relative radio button checked 4 of 6. Snap/grid/frames radio button checked 5 of 6. Snap/grid frames relative radio button checked 6 of 6.
So we can snap to
Snap/grid
frames,
Snap/grid beats relative radio. Snap/grid beats/bars radio. Snap/grid range radio button checked 2
to
of
the
6.
range,
Snap/grid objects radio button checked
to the
1 of 6.
object. But we're just setting up, so we press the arrow keys, it moves us by a bar.
Snap/grid range radio button checked. Snap/grid beats/bars radio button checked.
So
3
make
of 6.
sure beats and bars is checked. Is selected. So tab again,
Snap/grid edit combo full bar 3 of 13.
and then we're in another list, and we can choose how far we want to move when we press the arrow keys.
1/2 1/2
So half a bar,
1/4
a quarter of a bar,
1/8
an eighth, and so on. So there's lots of different options in here. For this example, we're going to select 1 bar
1/4
again.
1/2 full bar.
So a full bar. Tab again.
Snap/grid snap offset to project start edit 000:00:000.
We don't need any offset.
Snap/grid use current position for offset button.
Don't need that.
Snap/grid show grid checkbox not checked.
Don't need that.
Snap/grid combo box bars/beats 6 of 9.
Okay, that's another one for offsetting stuff, but it's already on bars beats because we selected it.
Snap/grid use snap offset also for grid checkbox not checked.
No, we're not
Standard
bothered.
pitch hertz edit 440.000.
You can even change the pitch,
Save as default checkbox not checked.
and we can check that box if we want to save as default. It isn't at the moment. That's entirely up to you if you want to keep certain settings when you start new projects.
OK button Alt+O.
And then we'll press OK to exit
Enter Samplitude Pro X4 Suite Build
the
388
options.
64-bit.
Okay, so if we continue
OK
tabbing,
button Alt+O.
we're back to an OK button. So we went back. So if I just shift tab back,
Presets project options button Alt+P.
so remember we was looking in the preset options, and if we tab again,
OK button Alt+O.
OK, so pressing this will now create our project with the settings we've got.
Enter Samplitude dialog. The project F Samplitude project test.vip already exists. Overwrite button.
So I did that on purpose because I've already created a project called test. Do I want to overwrite it? Yeah,
Overwrite button.
we'll overwrite it, okay?
Enter Samplitude Pro X4 Suite 1T1.
And there we go. We're in the VIP,
Location VIP window.
and we have
2T2
2 tracks.
1T1 2T2 1T1.
And if we press JAWS key control twice quickly,
Location project test.vip.
we've got one called test VIP. So that is creating a new project. Just to show you, if you wanted to enable the start selection again, if we press the Alt key
Menu File F
and left arrow,
System Help H.
go to the help menu and
Menu,
down
help, menu,
arrow.
help index dot context help search open manual dot what's new dot about Samplitude Magic's auto update start selection S.
So start selection, you would press that again on this option and it would enable the start selection next time you start Samplitude. We don't need to do that because it's already there. So we'll escape out of that menu.
Leading menus 1T1.
And that's basically it. That's creating a project. If in here you create your own template, so if we insert new tracks and we have certain things laid out as we do with certain plugins and effects and that type of thing, a lot of routing with submix buses and auxiliaries and things like that, we can save this template specifically. And if we go to the file menu So we can press Alt or Alt and F.
Alt F, menu, file menu, new virtual
And
project
then
VIP
if
dot
we
dot dot E, N.
arrow down a few times,
Open project, load slash, save complete VIP and save project as EDL dot export project, save project as template dot dot S.
there's an option there to save project as template. You would enter on that and then it would open a dialog where you can choose the location where you want that template to be saved. And so
Escape, menu, file, escape, leading menus.
that enables us to basically set up a configuration, a template that we can recall and start again with a new project without having to do all that configuration again. So that is a basic look at setting up a new project in the start selection and basically naming, choosing the sample rate, the template, and saving a template